Palestinian farmers in the Gaza Strip are battling for survival against Israel's starvation policies. Farmers here have always been on the front lines of resistance and continue to defy the inhumane practices. Israeli forces have systematically razed large agricultural areas in Gaza to create a buffer zone, the so-called Yellow Line. The farmland that once fed communities here has largely been destroyed. For farmers like Omar Abu Rabi', growing crops is a connection to tradition and a quiet act of resistance.
I'm farming near the Yellow Line, and despite the limited resources, we continue to cultivate our land and remain determined to carry on. We are planting while danger surrounds us from every direction. At any moment, we could be exposed to shelling or gunfire.
Israel's war on Gaza didn't spare their farmlands from relentless destruction. Gazan farmers also face extreme and harsh conditions, especially the acute shortage of irrigation water and the absence of fertilizers and equipment.
We came to this area in March and found it covered with rubble and the remnants of war. By the grace of God, we managed to rehabilitate part of the land and began cultivating it. Things are progressing, but we still face several challenges, most notably the shortage of water and agricultural equipment.
After more than 2 years of virtually unbroken war, Gaza's agricultural sector has been reduced to a state of devastation. And according to experts, Israel has turned the social fabric and lives of the farmers upside down. According to Mercy Corps, only 4% of cropland in Gaza remains both accessible and undamaged, while the rest of the farmland and critical agriculture infrastructure, including wells and irrigation systems, have been destroyed or rendered inaccessible.
The agricultural sector has been targeted during the Israeli war in Gaza and during the ceasefire, leading to the widespread destruction of food security and exposing residents to unprecedented levels of hunger. Despite the destruction of more than 90% of the agricultural sector, farmers continue their efforts to reclaim their land and sustain agricultural production.
According to Gisha, an Israeli NGO, Tel Aviv's deliberate policy of destruction of the food production in Gaza was part of its strategy to use food as a tool of control, pressure, displacement, and extermination. Ashraf Shannon, TRT World, Gaza.